It's T Crow's Five Lives as the crow flies. Hey, no lies are told, just game is sold, but it's all free. All you got to do is listen to me, Big T, and we gon' fly high in the sky on another level. We talk topics like politics with no tricks, spitting games to the lane with no shame, and other things like the good game of football, basketball, other sports. But wait, there's more. Nikki Jean just walked through the door. Now we're gonna talk about social topics and media with relationships. Let's not forget Anthony Scott Dover with offensively offensive, where he is unapologetically offensive. Just listen and you'll get it. With T Crow as the crow flies.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for the most incredible podcaster of them all, Mr. T. Crow. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention he's very, very handsome.
Greetings and salutations, my good people, and welcome to another great episode of As the Crow Flies is Probably Offensive podcast. And to my left, he doesn't need no introduction. The master of ceremony, the leader of the new revolution. He's taking them nowhere and nowhere fast. Hey, but when he's around, you always have a blast. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Anthony Scott Dover, Jamski D.
Yes. All right. Thank you. Glad to be back on the show. Give the people what they want. People asking me about the show, and I keep lying to them and telling them we're gonna be on Sunday.
Man, it's just scheduling thing. We'll be back together this Sunday. I oversleep, and I put my phone beside me. I thought I'd be thinking I hit the alarm. Sometimes I do. Sometimes I don't even hit it. I'm like, Jesus.
Hey, it's cool.
But you can also call me. You wake me up like at around 7:30. I'll be like, here we go.
You need to sleep if you're still asleep.
Yeah, I do.
You're this close to retiring from driving.
Yes.
So you'll have all this time on your hands.
Yeah.
So then we'll be both retire from driving.
And we'll have way more time to
like 3 or 4 shows a week.
Oh, if not more.
5.
Yeah.
5 big show. Wait till we start doing this 5 times a week. Y'all gonna be like,
we're tired of those guys,
these
but
2 fools again.
But we gotta have them.
We gotta tune in. Let's see what they
gotta have them.
Let's see what's coming up this week.
Gotta have them.
Today. We just talk about what's going on.
Yeah, celebrity deaths. You like to start off with that? There's been a couple, but the big one was the Rob Reiner.
Yeah, Rob Reiner. Let's talk about Rob Reiner. Who else died though? That's the only one that I knew of.
Oh, I can't. The guy Gil Gerard who played Buck Rogers.
Okay.
Buck Rogers of the 25th century.
All right, Gil. His name was Gil Gerard.
Gil Gerard, yeah.
Okay. I know who you were talking about, but Buck Rogers.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's get back to Rob Reiner since he is the most popular guy. Rob Reiner, for those of you who are old enough to have watched All in the Family.
Great show.
His character's actual name was Michael.
Michael Stivic, but he's Meathead.
Known as Meathead because Archie called him Meathead. Now, back when I was a kid, when we were kids, I watched All in the Family. You know, my mom liked All in the Family.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't know that Rob Reiner, the guy who played Michael on the show, Meathead, was Carl Reiner's
son, right?
Carl Reiner was a very
producer,
accomplished writer of comedy, of sitcoms.
Yeah.
And he was also an actor.
Yeah.
He was actually in Ocean's 11. I think he's passed away.
Yeah, he's passed away now. Yeah, he's that was his father.
But Rob Reiner became a famous director. And, he started out as an actor and a writer. But I guess it's in the genes because some of his more popular movies were Stand By Me, Misery. Everybody seen Misery? Made Kathy Bates famous.
Yeah.
A Few Good Men is one of my favorite movies. You know, and he's got some very iconic.
Yeah. He comes up with great one-liners.
Yes, he got some very iconic lines in his movies. When
Yes.
Harry Met Sally, you know, the scene where Meg Ryan fakes the orgasm.
Yeah.
And the other person who says, "I'll have what she's having," this other woman.
Yeah.
Those are very popular scenes.
Yes.
You know, of course, Jack Nicholson and Tom Cruise in A Few Good Men.
Few Good Men. You want the truth?
You can't handle the truth.
That's a great movie.
Yeah. So,
and didn't he do a Lean on Me or Stand By Me?
Stand By Me.
Yeah.
So also a movie that they've been talking about a lot as of late is Spinal Tap.
Yeah, that was his first movie.
He directed Spinal Tap.
Very first movie.
To Princess Bride. So
yeah, he's got a nice resume, but you know,
very accomplished.
Yeah, but he got killed by his son.
His son, killed him and his wife, which is weird, right?
Yeah.
His son.
I don't know what
he stabbed him to death.
Yes, they still haven't released why.
His son was just arrested for murder. So
but they haven't said why.
They haven't given details on I don't know if his son has even talked to the police outside of initial interviews.
Right.
So maybe he's not told him why, if they've tested him for drugs, they're not saying anything about that yet. I'm guessing that he was on something. They said that there was a party at Conan O'Brien's house that Rob was at and his son was at, and they got into an argument. It was not a major argument. It was just Rob telling him he's there was a party at Conan O'Brien being inappropriate, like he was there disrupting the party and being belligerent. And Rob,
how old was the son?
His son is he's like 40 or
That's
something.
gonna say he's grown.
Yeah. So, but here's the controversial part of what's happened. You know, Rob Reiner was liberal, and he had a lot of criticisms for President Trump.
Right.
And when President Trump heard that he had been stabbed to death, he goes on True Social and starts talking about how Rob Reiner, he's not a big fan of his, and how Rob Reiner is upset people, and that he's has a Trump derangement syndrome.
Yeah, he's a troublemaker, in other words.
Yeah.
Yeah, I heard that.
What a low-class asshole or evil geezer of a president.
He's just petty.
Yeah, he's so petty.
Very petty.
Such a narcissist. Someone is stabbed to death and you make it all about you and how they said stuff you didn't like. He hurt my feelings. First of all, I want to say something about this term because I've been hearing about it for the last couple of years. Trump derangement syndrome. And
a lot of people have it.
Some people break it down.
Yeah,
to TDS.
Yeah.
And there's no such thing as Trump derangement
syndrome. Right. People just hate him so much that they're going to blame him for everything, whether he has something to do with it or not. He's the first person they're going to blame.
Yes, but I think right-wingers use that when they don't have anything else to say. Because they talk.
If you can play devil's advocate.
Some of them talk about it like it's actually real.
It's not real, but you can play devil's advocate and be like left wingers whenever they don't have anything intelligent to say, or they don't have any answer to what's going on in the country, to blame it on Trump. So it goes to both sides.
But if you come back with you got Trump derangement syndrome, to me at that point, because I've had people say that to me before, and I'm thinking. At first, I didn't know. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He
doesn't have decorum, and he doesn't speak in politically correct. He's not politically correct. And to be a politician, you think he would speak decorum. He just doesn't. He speaks like a normal guy at a bar.
Yeah. But if we're having a political disagreement, and then you tell me I got Trump derangement syndrome, at that point I'm gonna think this guy is not serious. You're making you're just saying nonsense just to have something to say.
But that goes both ways. Like I like to have conversations with people. Listen, we know who Trump is, right? Put him in that box. That's who he is. Okay, that's him. He's not the end all be all.
Yeah.
We have to start looking in the mirror at ourselves, because how in the hell can we allow this type of individual to be on the ballot?
Yeah.
How can, and then on the other side, we have that type of individual on the ballot. What are we saying about ourselves? These are the two best that we have.
Can you criticize a politician without having derangement syndrome?
Sure.
Okay, that's all I'm saying.
Yes.
He's accused Rob Reiner of having Trump derangement syndrome, and Rob Reiner was a very thoughtful, intelligent, and educated man. So
right.
It wasn't just blaming everything on Trump. He was just criticizing Trump, because once you become a politician and you win, you're in the public eye now. You're up for criticism.
Right.
If you have,
well, like I say, we live in the problem that we live in now is called social media. The beauty of social media is everyone has a voice. The ugly part of social media is everyone has a voice.
Yeah.
And so with everyone having a voice, you know what you got to do, man? You got to just, if you're in the public eye as an entertainer, athlete, podcaster, whatever you want to do, someone says something negative about you, you got to eat it.
Yeah. Right.
Just eat it. But he can't eat it.
No. And he cannot take responsibility for anything. Everything is Joe Biden's fault. Or he just flat out lies and said everything is great. We're doing great. So I'm going to pay Rob Reiner his due respect and say this was a tragedy. You know what I'm saying? This guy and his wife is lost to the world, and he was a great guy.
He was very artistic,
a good entertainer, a very accomplished artist. And my condolences to the friends and family of Rob Reiner.
Yeah. Well said. Well said. So with that being said, peace to Rob Reiner and his wife. You left your mark on the planet.
Yeah.
So and Buck Rogers, Gil Gerard, peace goes out to him and his family.
Yeah, I can't believe that
he was 82 years old. He had an aggressive form of cancer. So
he's only 82.
He only Buck Rogers was 82.
Well, I didn't even know he was still alive. Actually, I thought he had passed.
Well, So
he looked like he was about 35 or 40 when we were kids. So I guess 82 would be about right.
So
so Gil Gerard.
Yeah.
Gil Gerard.
However you say it.
Gil Gerard.
Gerard or Gerard.
Gerard, I think.
Rest in peace.
Condolences to him as well, his friends and family. And that's it.
That I could think of. There was a couple more I didn't get a chance to write them down or anything like that.
And I didn't either because I didn't know that anyone else had passed
right.
away.
Yeah. But I saw them. So
as of late.
So now we're gonna go to the hot topic of the day.
What's the hot topic?
The University of Michigan coach getting fired.
Oh, what's his name? Sharon
Moore.
Sharon Moore.
Ronnie Rome
got fired.
Yeah, messing with a little young his assistant.
How old was she?
She was in her mid-20s, I do believe. I don't.
Yeah. See, here's the thing about Sharon Moore. I wish he was still the coach at Michigan because I don't think he's that bright of a guy. And you know what I'm saying, I would like to see Michigan have a dumbass coach.
Time out. Why is he not bright?
Because he doesn't know how to hit it with this girl and without getting himself fired.
Well,
so he's making bad decisions.
Okay.
He can't. He doesn't know what to do after he got a little immersed in that pink taco. It messed with his mind to where he's.
Well, I'll come explain to you like this. That doesn't mean he's not a bright guy. I'm going to take it a little bit further. I'm going to say the guy has no experience when it comes to women.
Okay.
Listen, he was one of the guys that grew up, man. You know, everybody got a piece of stinky pinky. Everybody got a little piece of ass. What he got was just one piece here, one piece there. He wasn't blessed like a lot of other guys I know. Because you could tell. You could tell. I can tell. What you say about that perception thing? I know this.
Yeah.
This is an area where I hung out with a lot of guys that got a lot of ass. I'm not one of them. I struggled to get mine. But I did watch other guys around me knock off a bunch of chicks, and I did see that. So what they and what they knew and what happened to them, they became well versed. They knew how to handle a breakup. They knew how to let a chick down easy. They knew what to say and what to do. See, they got busted, right?
And losing their livelihood.
Right, they right, because the guys I knew were pretty smooth. So this dude here, he gets busted, but there's no evidence of it or whatever. So instead of him, they said, well, you shouldn't be working too closely with her. Instead of him transferring her to a different department, then let the fires cool down, and then he should have stuck another little young dude over there, like, look, go over there and work in that department to get her off your tail, right? Get her off your tail. Throw her to somebody else. This is rule number one that I've learned. And
big expert over here.
Oh, no way. I just see it. And so get that done. That way she still has her job.
Yeah.
She still's making her money. And guess what? She's not going to turn your dumb ass in.
Yeah, I would have just kept her happy. Say, listen, we're going to have to cool it while the heat is on.
Right.
I'm going to transfer you over here. You just chill over there until, we can hang out sometime. But we just won't be working closely together anymore because, they're putting the pressure on me. So I got to keep mine, you keep yours, and everything will be fine. No, he couldn't do that.
And there's a guy calling in right now in the chats. You can see his name. I think he could talk well on this topic.
I can't see the comments.
Oh, well, you'll check him out later. He can talk well on this topic. Okay. He's one of the guys I watched.
So Sharon Moore is a dumbass because he could he can't pull it off. He couldn't pull it off. He got himself fired
at Michigan.
Not for losing football games or mismanagement or mistreating a player or something that has to do with his job, but because of banging a co-ed and not being there.
Yeah. I mean, that's where it comes in handle. See, listen, I'm gonna tell y'all something else y'all might not know.
Yeah.
The pussy, excuse my language, Facebook and everybody, but pussy is undefeated. It's brought down many nations. It's brought down. It's the pussy. You don't see these chicks going crazy. They go crazy in other ways. They're crazy before you even fuck them.
Well, I think
so.
I would say sex is undefeated.
I don't say sex.
Yeah.
No.
You're a vulgar guy.
No, because you can't say sex. You got to say the vagina, because the vagina is what tears down leaders. Tears down. Man, you got the president in the White House talking to a diplomat from another continent.
And blowing Bubba.
Getting some head. Getting some head.
Yeah.
See, the chick there is undefeated.
Yeah. So I say sex is undefeated. But the current president, he's blowing Bubba. But
whoever Bubba is.
Sharon Moore could not pull off banging a co-ed without getting fired because he didn't know how to handle it. So his decision making is suspect.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is. If you can't make this decision with some chickens, man, how are you supposed to lead young men? You listen. You got to be better with that. But like I say, I'm not going to pile on the guy because we've all done something stupid over a piece of ass.
Hey, you know what? I wish I had a co-ed to bang.
But guess what? We haven't done it to that degree. That's the difference. We were all guilty of that. Most men I know are guilty of some way, some shape, some form of doing something stupid over a piece of ass when they were younger. Hell, some still do it now.
I wish I had a co-ed to bang on my job, and then the management was like, "Don't you bang that co-ed." I would be able to do that and still keep my job.
Well,
I'm pretty sure I could pull that off.
You can, but here's the thing: when you stop, we got a caller coming in.
Okay, I think it's 717.
Yeah, we got a caller.
All right, we got a caller, but if he's able to answer.
Yeah, I can answer. State your name, caller. You're on the air. What's up?
This is Jimmy and Mikey.
Oh, wow.
Who is it?
It's Jimmy and Mikey.
It's Jimmy and Mikey.
All right. What's up, Jimmy?
What's up, Jimmy and Mikey?
What's going on, Derek?
Hey, you're just doing a show, man. State your concern, man, before I hang up on you.
Yeah, what you want to say?
Oh, we should call that, man. We see you guys are talking about the old Michigan coach.
Yeah.
What's your opinion about it?
Well, I feel like it's a sad situation
He represented the black, the young black men, showing them how far they can go in life and be a head coach. It's sad that, he decided to take that route. And, we wish him well. We wish him well that, hopefully he gets some therapy and figure out that,
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, that's all we can hope for, man. You listen, everybody makes mistakes. But the mistake he made is
black coach, and we don't have it at a major college. They gave him a great opportunity, and we don't get that opportunity often. And
he fumbled the bag.
Threw that away. Yeah. So I wish him well. Him and his family.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
We ain't gonna never see another black coach in Michigan.
We will, but it's gonna be a long time.
Right. You got Desmond Howard. You got you got the 2 Heisman trophies.
You got Charles Woodson. But I don't know if they want to coach.
Those would be the only ones that I see as a coach, as the coach. If they had an opportunity, I could see them too.
Yeah.
Hey, Terrence.
Yes.
I heard you made a statement. You said you felt like he wasn't dumb. He just didn't have no experience with women.
Yes, I did say that.
And I figured you might be able to enlighten us on that situation, on the experience, and what might have been going through his mind, and what could have been his problem.
What?
How he should have handled the situation.
Well, I'll put you like this: from what I've learned from watching my friends and everything growing up, what he should have did was he should never have fired her. He should have been like, you know what? I'm going to transfer you to this department over here. Get her away from him, so they're not, because the board and his you guys can't be working close. You guys shouldn't be working too close together anymore. And they told him that, so he goes and fires her. You shouldn't have fired her. Not when she has all that evidence on your motherfucking ass, and y'all just got done talking to the people saying y'all didn't have an affair because it can get you fired. And she's got all the text messages. She's got pictures. She's got this, that, Snapchat, Instagram, all this bullshit. And she's got you. So what you do is you don't fire her. You transfer her to a different department, and you play her you feed her with a long spoon.
So you could have taught him a thing or two back in your older days.
Excuse me?
A thing or two back in your older days.
Oh, man. Hey, listen. We're not going to go there. You guys got anything else smart to say before I hang up with y'all motherfuckers? Yeah, these guys are funny here.
Michigan is known for cheating, and he just told that y'all just a cheat ass motherfucker. So, that's all.
Oh, wow. So when Urban Meyer had a handful of snatch.
Nah, man, he was just.
It's okay.
Man, he did.
Yeah.
Well, like I said, that's from a lack. That's from being inexperienced. This dude here, he crashed. He didn't know how to handle it. And listen, that comes from lack of being like. Right now, he's 39 years old, and since he was assistant, then he became head coach at 37.
Well, you know what?
So he just now starting to get that part of that life. He should have got it 20 years earlier.
You mean he threatened to off himself?
Yeah, he took the scissors. He broke into the girl's house. That's what he went to jail for. He's gonna kill her or him.
Oh my God! Now he's making a fool out of him.
Yes.
All right, man.
Yes.
He's fired.
Yes.
I got to get back to my dark match, man. I just want to call in and get my opinion on.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Later on, people. Later.
Well, I didn't know that he threatened to commit suicide.
Yeah.
And they said they hope he get some therapy.
So he's gonna have to go to some therapy because that's what he was.
So he broke in her house.
Yes, and he had some scissors or some knife or something held it to his throat and threatened to kill her too. But I don't think he touched her. So hey, it is what it is. But I just hope the guy gets some help, and I don't think we're probably gonna see him coaching as a head coach anymore. But he could get a job in football somewhere, and once he gets his mind right and his head right, I think he'll.
Wow.
Yeah,
really making a fool out of
made a big time fool out of himself.
Well, that's Michigan for you. Coaches be making fools out of themselves. I don't want to say the situation is, funny because it's not, because this weirdo is threatening to kill himself over the girl.
No, he lost a job. That's what it was. I mean,
Well,
he lost his job. His wife found out. His life's over.
his life is not
Yeah.
over until you threaten to kill yourself and
Yeah.
break in the house.
Exactly.
You could recover from just getting fired.
Yeah.
A lot of coaches.
A lot of coaches have gotten fired for the same shit.
Yeah, I mean, what's the guy?
Petrino, Louisville,
Yeah,
Rick Pitino. Petrino wrecked his Harley with a 25-year-old on the back.
Right. And still got another job.
Yeah, you get another job, man.
Yeah.
Listen, just don't be knocking them off.
You get another wife too.
Yeah, well, the wife probably didn't leave him.
Put the scissors down.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
his wife, Sharon Moore's wife's still with him. So
He could have gotten a job just based off of he beat Ohio State twice.
yeah,
They would have said, well, he's good in the clutch
yeah.
situations, pressure situations.
Bring him along. Let's give
hire him.
let's give him a chance. But
A
now
smaller,
with
a
that,
smaller school would have
Yep.
said,
yep, and then work your way back up.
give him a shot.
Work your way back up.
You know, Purdue would have hired him as a football coach, or what? One of these teams that's losing a lot of games in the Big Ten.
Purdue, Penn State. There's a lot of them, but he would have had to become an assistant coach again for a while and make sure keep his nose clean, so to speak, and not mess with those little young girls. And hey, it is what it is.
Right, he would have had another opportunity.
Yes, he
until
would have.
pulled this crazy stuff.
Pull that damn.
Scissors in the boo hoo hoo. Woe is me.
But the girl didn't get fired, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't. It's not a racial thing, people. So I don't think she should have gotten fired. But
She's a superstar now.
yeah,
Her face
and
is
you see,
plastered on social
and you
media.
see what happened. They blew everything up after the Ohio State game.
Mhm.
So I don't think they really care as much as they're acting like now. They care now that this guy, he's got to get fired for what he's done, but they're going to move on. And big time athletics is money. Like, look, bump in the road, we'll move on, we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Now, moving on to staying in college sports. I got a conversation with my cousins and stuff, and the two guys just called in about NIL. Name, image, and likeness.
Yeah.
They think there should be a limit on that, and they don't believe high schoolers should be getting it. But the money's coming to high schoolers now.
There does need to be some regulations on it. You can't just let people go crazy. But minors can have a job.
Right.
So if you're a minor and you're an athlete who's a superstar athlete, you're a junior,
Right.
17.
You should be able to make that money.
Maybe they should put some
I don't believe they should. And I
put
can
some restrictions on, like parents or something handle it, but they're just gonna buy you a Hummer anyway. Your parents are.
Yeah. So
Ron had a Hummer in
Yeah.
high school. His mom bought it.
Yeah.
After she got money.
all that money.
Yeah.
Why don't we just say it like this? Look, if you're a professional golfer, or better yet, a tennis, let's take tennis, because people go pro at tennis to 14, 15.
Yeah.
They're making money.
Yeah. Well, they're pro. But they're making money.
They're making money.
And they're underage.
Yes.
Yeah.
So if these corporations and things want to use these high school kids to make their money, why should they not be paid?
Mhm.
If you're going to use my son or my grandson or anything like that, I think we should be paid.
You're always going to have a couple of knuckleheads go crazy and do something stupid with their money. Who's a receiver for the Raiders who came from Alabama?
Riggs
Yeah, he killed
the people driving crazy.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he was a rookie.
yeah.
Bought a Lamborghini or something.
Yeah, one of those Lamborghini cars, and
And then just eviscerated somebody. He was
flying down the road, man. It just took flight. It hit something and took flight. Those cars are so fast. Yeah, you got to be careful with that. But hey, now you're rolling up on college campuses in those Lamborghinis.
Yeah. So, a poor knucklehead might be possibly less harmful, but there's some people who are just dumb assholes. So they're going to get that money and do something stupid. You can't govern 100% over everybody, stop everything,
Right.
anything bad from happening. But you can't say because one or two people will do something dumb, we're not going to let any of the high schoolers get money when.
but if you're like I say, I think the cat's out of the bag anyway, so
Yeah,
it's going to happen.
cat's out of the bag. And I predicted this. This is one of the things I predicted and told a guy years ago. I said, look, they should let these college guys get an endorsement. He was like, oh, you can't do that. I said, stop with the can't. They don't want to do it. They can't do it. Okay. There's a lot of athletes in other sports besides basketball and football where they were able to make money anyway. And they would go to the Olympics, you know what I'm saying? But they were able to make money. But they had to try to pretend like they had to keep basketball and football pure.
Right.
And not let them make money. And there ain't nothing wrong with it. And they won't even split the revenue of selling their jerseys with them. And that's all out the window now. That's all out the door. These athletes, if you're the superstar athlete, you deserve and you generating revenue, you deserve some of that money. Most of it, actually.
You're making it.
Yeah.
Hey, that's what I feel. These high schoolers and college young men and women, for that matter, if you're going to make it, you deserve to take it.
Yeah. So nobody is buying a jersey with this guy's number and name on it
because of if you're they're not buying the jersey name of the owner.
Yeah,
they're buying it of the player,
or just because of the school.
Right.
They're buying specific jerseys
with specific numbers, with the specific names on the back.
If you're at one of these universities, and that's another thing, some of these universities think they're so special that they can't even put the player's name on the back of the jersey. If I was a superstar athlete, I wouldn't even go to one of them schools. I'd be like, y'all gonna put my name on the back of my jersey, or I'm not gonna come there.
That's only certain schools like USC. I don't think does Penn State do it now?
Yes, Penn State.
They used to didn't.
Football.
Yeah, they used to didn't.
But the basketball team have their names on the jersey.
Yeah, USC.
Yeah.
There's a couple. Does Notre Dame do it now?
No, I don't know. I think Notre Dame goes back and forth. They they got some jerseys.
Yeah.
With the name on the back, and most of them, and the blue ones that they don't have the name.
Something like that. I don't know.
Indiana.
Indiana's got the name on the back.
Do they?
Yeah.
Football.
Football, but not basketball.
Not basketball.
Yeah, not basketball.
See, those are self-righteous jackasses, and that started with Bobby Knight.
Well, no, that was before he got there.
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He just never changed it.
Right.
Because he always thought that the team is more important than your name. You know, I don't know. It's just that's old school stuff, and it's time to catch with the days, because you're not going to. I mean, a lot of players, even I remember back in high school when they started doing it, man. These guys want their names on the back.
Yeah.
You know.
If you can afford it, do it.
Right. So if the NIL, I do believe these kids should get paid. I don't care how old they are or what they're doing.
Mm-hmm.
Pay them.
Yeah.
But just do good with the money.
Yeah.
Because
I mean, they gotta set up a system to where they're just not haphazardly just giving kids money, but they got, if you're a superstar player and so you can generate revenue, you deserve most of the revenue that you generate. They get some of it.
Yeah.
Whoever is.
Well, it's like take Shedeur Sanders. He sold like so many jerseys, like a whole lot, hundreds of millions of dollars worth. He got like 12 to 15 million.
From Colorado when he was at Colorado?
No, from when he was in the pros.
Oh, Cleveland?
Yeah.
Okay. He was on my fantasy team.
Mm-hmm.
You play fantasy football? You do not.
I don't want to root for anyone else other than the Steelers.
Oh, well, I play fantasy football, and I thought I could catch lightning in a bottle by putting Shedeur Sanders in the lineup. That was a big mistake.
Was it?
Yeah. Because the week before I put him in the lineup, he had 400 yards passing and 4 touchdowns.
Mm-hmm.
And then when I put him in the lineup, 3 interceptions. Nope. No.
Hey, you know what? That's a rookie, man. It's going to be totally different from game to game with a rookie.
Well, I got the coach's mentality, as you know. I mentioned it to a time or two. So I'm watching the game. Plus that I wanted to see what you were talking about Stefanski. What'd you call it? He was doing
He was sabotaging.
Fixing the game.
Yeah. Did you get a chance to watch that?
No.
All right. Well, we'll talk about it when you do.
No, we can talk about it after I make these comments if you want.
No, I've said all I got to say. I've seen it.
Okay, all right. You don't want to say anything else?
No.
I'll make a comment about it after I talk about Shedeur Sanders.
And I got people in the streets coming to me telling, tell your boy Dover he's wrong.
Well, they're wrong. So
Okay.
when you see them, when you see them,
No, I'm not going to tell them they're wrong.
When you see them in the streets, say no, you're wrong.
No, I'm not. The reason being because they agree with me.
Yeah, but you're both wrong.
No, we're not. You didn't even watch it.
You should.
That's why we can't talk about it, because you didn't see it.
You should tell them we're wrong.
No.
He's not wrong. We're wrong.
We can't do that because
You should tell them when you see him, we're tinfoilers.
Mm-mm.
That's why we think
Nope.
this.
And they're like, has he watched it yet? 'Cause I was at Frickers. I'm like, no, he hasn't seen it yet.
Oh, hold on a second. Now, Shedeur Sanders, yeah, I know he's a rookie, but he's gotten this criticism before. He hasn't gotten over it. He holds the ball too long.
Mm-hmm.
He put himself in a lot of bad situations that I've seen. And when you look at the whole play, the whole field, and they got these films called Coach's Tape, where it's not the same as what you see on TV. They show the whole field. On TV, they focus in on the ball. They try to stay with the ball wherever it's at, unless there's a penalty. When there's a flag thrown, then they show you those two players that were involved in what caused the flag. Sometimes you may agree with it. Sometimes you may say that's petty, that's nonsense. There ain't nothing there. Or sometimes even the announcer, who's usually an ex-NFL player, will tell you that about it.
Right.
But in any case, Sanders he holds the ball too long and is waiting for the big play to happen. You know, so receivers downfield.
Yeah, he's got to break that habit. That's an old habit that he's had since college. He's going to have to break that habit, and he's going to be patient. Take what the defense gives you.
Right. Scan the field. Let it fly.
Take what defense gives
Or
you.
run it. Scan the field and let it fly. Or
I mean, I've seen him scanning the field, but he's always looking for the home run.
You
Home run's
got
not
less than 3 seconds for those defensive linemen who are bigger than you and faster than you are going to be surrounding you. There ain't no way for you to get out. So you waited too long to get out. Now
He does a lot of bubbling. What that means, people, is instead of stepping up in the pocket, he runs backwards and does the loop to try to outrun him. That's not going to happen in the pros. You're not going to get away from him.
Yeah, even when he tries to step up, he has waited too long to do it. You got guys beside you.
And that's what I'm saying. And that's what I was saying. That's going to come with experience, because that's changing a habit within him, and that's going to take practice and practice and practice.
Scan the field, let it fly, or run.
Make a decision.
Even if you run and you're not even going to get a first down. You're just running to not lose any yards or take a sack. Get over to the sideline and throw the ball out of bounds.
What all he's got to do is get with his mentor, Tom Brady, and work out with him in the summer.
Your mentor is Tom Brady. You mean to tell me you haven't learned enough to know scan the field, let it fly?
Still going to be yourself, but he's learning. He's going to learn. But speaking of sports.
Oh, hold on. Here's my comments about Stefanski.
Oh, okay. I forgot about that.
The coach cannot fix a game. He's on the sideline. All the players are trying their hardest. To fix a game, you have to be sure that you can make that happen by making a decision. Just by saying, okay, we're going to punt the ball and we're at the 25-yard line, that's a stupid decision, and it's
that can fix a game.
It's suspect, but
that can fix a game.
It can't fix a game.
Yes, it can fix a game. It can fix the score. That's a guaranteed 3.
Yes, you're missing 3 points.
Okay, well, what's the over under?
You're losing,
you got to take all that into consideration.
You're losing 3 points.
Okay, if this 3 points puts you ahead, say you're 2 down, it puts you ahead. The over under might have been 1.5.
When he did it, how much time was left?
That was in the fourth quarter.
But
I don't remember
it wasn't the end of the game.
It was close, yeah.
They still got some more game to play. So all they did was miss 3.
It took
points.
3 points off. It
took 3 points.
Okay, then that's shaving. That's point shaving.
Yeah.
That's the essential idea of point shaving.
And it's not a fix.
It is a fix.
No, fixing is when you say
you're saying a hard fix.
We're going to lose.
That's a hard fix. What you're saying, okay?
On us losing.
That's a fix. Anytime you alter the score or the way the game is outcome by a dumbass decision or doing something stupid, like the running back, like the kicker for Washington State, the kick returner, scoring a touchdown. He got to the 3-yard line, he immediately stepped out of bounds. Those are fixed. That changes the outcome of the game. It changes the score. And not only do some people don't even bet on the outcome of the game, they bet on the scores.
Okay, so when
they bet on the
when
score.
you fix a game, you're saying, I'm going to change the outcome of the game.
Look, if over is a lot, let's say everybody took the over, which might be a total of 45 points, right?
Mm-hmm.
You're at 42, 43.
But you still got so much time on the clock that they can still score a touchdown.
Okay, that's on them, but they didn't contact them. They contacted you.
But you can't say that's
that is a fix. That is a fix. Listen, it's a fix. If they contact me, Crow, you're missing all these shots. Okay, well, Dover comes in, guess what? He's not missing the shots. We barely win. Well, I don't get my money because the fix didn't happen, but I tried.
You tried to fix it.
Yes, he's fixing the games. That's all you can say. And man,
no, he's not fixing it.
Yeah, he just did.
He didn't fix it.
A coach can fix a game either anyone, especially if you're willing to.
They lost that game.
Yes,
but not by 3 points. And
I don't know what the over/under was. That's what you got to look into, and that's why everybody, even fans, are saying they need investigated because this shit, it's just the go for two thing, and you got to, like I say, I don't want to go back into that. I had a big time job on it.
Yeah,
we did it last week. It's just these decisions from a 2-time coach of the year are the dumbest decisions. A 5th grader would not do that. That plays Madden.
All right,
and that's why I said you got to watch it. And you'd be like, God damn, what's he thinking? There's only one logical thing to think. The fix is in.
That's not a
yes, it is. Anytime, you know what's illogical? To punt it at the 25.
Yeah, it is illogical. I agree with you there, but to me that doesn't mean it because it's a coach.
Coaches can fix games.
No, they can't. They're on the
how can a referee fix it?
Because he's on the field. He's making calls.
Well, who makes the calls? Who tells the quarterback which play to run?
The coach.
Okay, then.
But he has no bearing on the success of the play.
Yes, he does.
He doesn't have any bearing on the success of the play.
Okay, if you watch that 2-point conversion, and you saw who he put in the backfield to run it, he has a bearing on the play.
That guy still could have scored.
No, they couldn't have.
He could have scored.
The play that was called, you knew it wasn't going to score.
People scored on busted plays.
Yes, but that's the stars and the starters. He brought in the people that was at the end of the damn bench freezing cold, and they come in to do a flea flicker reverse.
Okay, that sounds like a trick play that can score.
No, it's not in the NFL. You don't run without your quarterback and without your starting running back. Let's run a flea flicker reverse from the 2.5-yard line.
They run plays without the QB.
Okay, Jansky, you believe that if you want to. You know football. Nobody's going to run that play. No. Yes, the Wildcat. But this is not a wild. They run the Wildcat where the running back gets the ball and he decides which hole to run. It's boom straight ahead. They're not doing a flea flicker reverse. And then the running back's got to throw the pass. And you're going for 2. You got the ball 2.5-yard line, so everything's condensed. Let's run a flea flicker reverse with these 2 guys who hadn't even been in the game.
A trick play, they probably thought this is definitely going to get the 2
No,
points.
they didn't.
Everybody,
yes, they do. Yeah, we do. Yeah, you do.
I believe
if you watch the play, yeah, you're being that way. You're a tinfoiler. You watch the play, you'll be like,
you're the tinfoiler.
No, you watch if you watch the play, you'll be like, what in the fuck is this? What the hell? It's something you drop in the backyard with NFL speed. Everybody's fast. It's not going to work.
Mm-hmm.
There's no way in hell it was going to. Man, that play, if you look at that play, you're like, what the shit was this? In an NFL game. You were like, there's no way. I know I didn't see this.
A trick play?
It wasn't a trick play. That thing was set up to fail from the get-go. If you want to run a trick play, keep your quarterback in. Keep your starting running back in. You got these guys going down here. Hey, come on, let's do this dumbass shit.
They do.
No.
They run plays without the quarterback a lot.
Not that much. And listen, not at the end of a game where you're trying to win. You got to watch it. And you got to see the time, man. And like you said, it's all set up for the betting. You'll see.
He's wrong.
No, he's not wrong. No.
Yes, he is. The game was being played before betting ever existed.
And nobody did these calls. That's what everybody's talking about. Even Even Nightcap, Shannon and Ocho are like, we don't know. They can't say it. The announcers, they're not allowed to say it because they're going to fuck up the integrity of the game. If they come out and say it, man, but we can say it. Man, this shit is bullshit. Everybody's sitting back like, what the hell? Sports Center and shit like that won't even cover those plays. He goes, it was an idiotic play. We ain't even going to show it. We don't even need to show you this. Because they can't mess up the integrity of the game to the people who don't bet. And they want people to believe the shit's real. This shit ain't real.
It is real.
Okay, it's real, all right.
You got 53 guys on the roster.
And only so many play. Real stupid is what that play was.
22 guys and subs going in and out and injuries happening.
And man, you could call it what you want. I'm gonna tell you like this: everybody in America, but you and maybe a couple more tinfoilers, be like, "Oh, that's a real play." No, we're not.
Yes, you are.
98% of the people tinfoilers. Everybody agrees with that.
98%.
I guarantee you, it's like
I guarantee you it's not.
I bet you it's close.
No, it's not.
I tell you, watch the play. I guarantee it is.
It's not.
We can take a poll. I guarantee
All
if
right.
you, like I keep saying, we can't have this argument because you haven't seen it.
Yeah.
You gotta look at those plays.
Okay.
And in your eyes, you'll be like, oh shit, damn. Really?
That doesn't mean the coach is fixing it.
Oh, it's a fix.
It's not a fix.
You gotta see it. Everybody sit there, like people come to me, they're like, yeah.
Coach can't fix it.
Oh, yeah, he can.
No, he can't.
From a sideline, listen, if a coach can call the right game plan to win it, why can't he call the wrong game plan to lose it? Come on, Jamsky,
So you
you're
think
better.
all the plays he's calling is
He called a lot of plays to lose the game. You gotta watch it. I can't tell you. They asked Dion about Dion's kid. I'm gonna say that. They asked you during the thing. He goes, well, I'm not gonna ever question what a coach does. Because the announcer's like, what the hell kind of play was that? You guys practiced that play?
Yeah, they practiced it.
He goes, he never practiced it. But he goes, they probably ran it down there. And, I don't know if anybody would ever practice that play, but
Yeah, they practiced it.
I don't believe they even practiced it.
Of course they practiced it.
If you watch it,
Of course they practiced
if you watch
the
it,
play.
you'll be like, damn, but maybe they practiced it once.
They executed it, didn't it?
No, the play wasn't even close to being
Just
executed.
because it didn't work.
No, it wasn't even close. Man, you just, like I said, we can't have this conversation because you haven't seen it.
All right.
Everybody that's seen it, like, damn, bro, you're right, man. What is overtime? I said, he ain't even seen the play. They go, why is he arguing about it? I said, because he believes in the coaches. He goes, the shit
I
that
just
he
don't
done,
think the coach can fix a game.
you can fix it.
Not from the coach.
Yes, you can.
No, I don't think so.
That's easy. It's
No.
easy to
If-
fix a
if
game from the
you're a player
sideline.
or
No,
a referee.
you could call the dumbest plays.
Yeah,
Okay, it's like
they
this.
still might work.
They're not going to work.
Yeah,
Not in the NFL. It doesn't
yeah.
work.
Players
Not
are
when
trying to
not
make
when
it work.
everyone's
No
fast.
matter what you call,
No.
players are trying to execute
They're
that
trying.
and to get a first down or a touchdown.
They're trying, but guess what? When you got an inferior team, half your fucking offensive line is out. Now they only got one starting offensive lineman left. You know they're not going to hold up against this all-pro defense. You know
Maybe that's the reason they lost.
no. Hold on a second. No. It's the play calling. He's got this
So
person.
what play could he call with that
What you should do?
circumstance that you just
You call quick outs, quick hitters. You can't call elongated plays where it's going to take a long time for the route to develop. You can't call trick plays where everybody's fast defensive ends. You
well,
can't.
that's from the 2-yard line. It's a 2-point conversion.
Why wouldn't you run the ball right up the middle?
Because they feel like catch them off guard with this.
They didn't catch him off guard. Man, you got to see this shit. We're done with this topic. Okay, people. Yeah, Jamsky, yeah. You argue with a fool, you become a fool. I seen the plays, and I know I'm not even a Cleveland Brown fan. I know football. And for those of you guys who do know football, you know good and goddamn well those plays were the dumbest shit ever. Ever. Okay, moving right along.
Move right along.
I got a quick question, man. People, what the hell is that?
Cinnamon.
No.
What's it?
No. Are you sick?
No.
Well, this guy eats cinnamon. Wow. Okay. Another big thing in the news going on is that the documentary, The Reckoning, from that 50 Cent put on about the Diddler, P. Diddy. Have you seen it yet?
No.
Jesus Christ. This guy here.
Well,
Well,
didn't talk about it.
I'm going to talk about it anyway. You ain't going to be able to say, you might be able to say something, but can't, because you haven't seen it. People, the big smoke coming back is, 50 being a black man and the Diddler being a black man, do they think it's okay for black on blacks to be, doing stuff to each other like that. And a lot of people like 50 shouldn't have done it. And 50's like, fuck it, it had to come out. Some other people are like, I wouldn't have done it. Most people are saying they wouldn't have done it. They said, I'm not going to tear a black man down. I'm going to let, the white man do it. But at the same time, Diddy and 50 don't like each other. We get that. But would I have done it? Listen, I'm not too enthralled with anybody's life for me to do a documentary on it.
Right.
I know he got paid, but
I'm not going to do a documentary. If I was an entertainer in 50's position, I would not do a documentary on another entertainer just because I don't like them. To me, that's a complete waste of time and resources.
Yeah, he doesn't like because he took 50's girl. Diddy did, but
he got his money back from Netflix. 50 did, so it's not like he wasted money. He probably made money.
He made money.
So, but here's the thing that I keep hearing: black man should not tear another black man down.
Yeah.
If Diddy tore himself down,
Right? I believe that.
With all the shenanigans that he was doing,
yeah.
If you sit there and ignore it just because you're a black man and you're in the media, or 50's not exactly in the media, but he's an entertainer, a very popular entertainer. It's not his responsibility to do a documentary on anybody, no matter if they're black or white. But if he chooses to do so, and long as he's factual about what's in the documentary, to me, it's fine. It don't matter that it's a black man that he's doing it to. You put yourself in the position, as Diddy did, for people to say something about you that's true. They don't have to say it. But I'm not sure I would not say it because he's black, especially if what you're doing is terribly wrong. Greasing buttholes, that's your business, but beating up women, I can expose you on that.
He already was exposed on that.
Okay.
So,
but
greasing buttholes, is that what you said?
Yeah, he got a lot of baby oil, and they said he was.
What'd you say? Cross-contaminated.
He was doing the gay thing.
Yeah. I guess he likes that. I don't know.
He's a butthole greaser.
He's a cross-contaminator.
Okay.
That's what he is. So if you want to bulldoze some man's anus, that's on you. But and the way he was doing it, he was drugging them up, and you got to watch it. I ain't going to talk about it.
Listen, Diddy is doing more harm to black men than 50 is by saying this is what happened.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
So,
but what they're saying is 50 came out kind of like a snitch.
Oh, okay. Right.
So
I get it.
And you know what?
I'm my own man.
I'm my own man too. And in some cases, we need to snitch. And I'm not saying I ever snitch, but I don't like if someone shoots my son or someone I know, I'm supposed to not say anything.
Right. If it's another black man,
Yeah, if I see a black man shoot somebody I know and love, I'm not supposed to say anything. So no, that's where the snitching comes in. So there's codes in the black community. The code is no, you're not supposed to say anything. But are we our own worst enemy when it comes to that? Maybe we are.
Well,
maybe we are.
I'm not the one to make a documentary about anything.
Right. I wouldn't. Listen, that's too much time, energy, and he's consuming too much of my my headspace. I'm not on that.
If I was in 50's position, have a production company to make movies or TV shows or whatever, I'd probably just be making badass shows to make myself look like I'm like Shaft or something. You know what I'm saying?
Like me. You'd be like me then.
Like I'm a badass ass kicker who gets chicks in the movie. I wouldn't even be making no documentaries.
He's the guy who gets chicks?
Yeah, in the movie.
Jeez.
And I would make myself a football coach who gets away with banging co-eds and wins the national championship. That's what I would do. I would not make a documentary about some cross-contaminator who's in jail, by the way. He's in jail.
Yes. Yeah. At Dunk Tank 612. Thanks a lot. Thanks for the comment.
Yeah.
Give us a compliment.
Who?
Dunk Take 612 is on YouTube. I don't know.
What's the comment?
You guys are great. Keep it up.
All right. What's his name?
Dunk Tank.
Dunk Tank.
Dunk
That's a
Tank
weird
612.
name. All right. Thank you, Dunk Tank. 612. He gonna be like, we got the 612.
But I just, I don't know. I wouldn't. You know what? He's in jail. He's already been exposed. People know about it. You took it a little bit deeper and opened up the wounds and dug deep into it, and put on some speculation. And it's just, I get what people are saying. He's got the black community looking at Diddy differently. Well, he should anyway. That's the diddler. But I don't know. I wouldn't do it. I don't know too many people that would. But 50 is one of those type of guys that would do that.
Yeah, he's, you know what I'm saying? Because he had a vendetta.
Yeah.
So he wanted to pay Diddy back.
Oh yeah.
So he wanted to make him look bad, but he already looks bad in front of the whole
He
world.
looks bad. I don't know. Well, yeah, he could make him look worse because he did. He made the diddler look worse.
The diddler.
He made the diddler.
You call him the diddler?
Yeah, it's a diddler.
He diddled some folks, huh?
They said, I don't know. Allegedly, he hit Ray J. M. Memphis Bleak with that shit. I don't know. But there's some names that 50 left out, and there was other names. I listen. I don't know what to say about it. It is what it is.
Yeah, to me, I haven't seen the documentary. I did not see it because I'm not interested in it.
You got to see it. It's pop culture. Is what everybody talking about. That's why I watched it.
There's some things like for this show that I watched.
That's what I watched it for because I knew a lot of people were going to be talking about it.
Okay.
And we can't dig too deep into it because you haven't seen it.
Well, how much deeper do we need to get into?
Oh shit, a whole lot. It's a whole lot.
Really?
It's deep.
Oh, now
It's got four parts. It's
now,
yeah.
Now, not only are you forcing me to watch a dumbass Cleveland Browns football game,
Couple plays.
You're going to force me to watch Diddy.
I'm just saying, if you want to talk about it with the people,
documentary,
they've all watched it
and know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, they've all watched it. So we got 2.5 minutes left, man. We'll get to the Love Doctor.
Okay.
You know what? I'm going to have to get me a costume for this section.
This segment?
This segment, yeah.
You getting a costume?
Yeah, I'm going to put a robe on and dim the lights, play music.
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, I can't either. Hey, it's time for Love Doctor, people.
Love Doctor.
Let me give you one thing, man. In this generation, everyone is in microwave mode. They want to do this, that, the third real fast.
They want the meatballs warmed up real quick.
Yeah. Listen, if you get in an argument with your chick, or your chick gets an argument with you, it's however you want to look at it, people. You don't need to break up with the person and get a divorce.
You don't need to get a divorce
No.
because of an argument?
That's what they're doing now.
Are they?
Everybody sees their grass, and they're looking over here and they see
the greener?
Yeah, greener grass on that side. Grass ain't greener, people.
Right.
Stick your ass, listen, work it out, make it happen.
Yeah.
Now, obviously, there's some that just, it's like oil and water and it won't mix. Well, then that's what you got to go, but you should have saw that coming before you got married. So I'm just saying, for the sake of money, children, and family, and in these hard times we're living in, it's cheaper to keep her, and it's peep him to keep him. So listen, keep things going that way, and make it spicy. And I got a tape coming out, or a CD, or actually be on here. It's an audio book on how to get your love making spicy. I got all yeah, I'm gonna put all the peppers and onions and everything in there, and you can buy it for $19.99.
Your audio book.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right. I'll let you read it. You be the one who reads it.
I gotta read that too.
Well, you're gonna have to read it for on air.
Okay.
So you can put your voice on there.
Okay. All right.
So yeah. So just remember that. And thank you for the call-ins tonight, Jimmy and Mikey. Appreciate that.
Yeah. And
appreciate the chat and the chat from Facebook. You can catch us on Sundays and Wednesdays on YouTube, iHeart, Spotify, Spreaker, Facebook, YouTube. Hey, anywhere you catch your fine podcast, you will get us.
Yeah.
Any words for the people, Jamsky?
No.
Yeah, you do. You just said no, but you said
I'm thinking if I got any words, something clever.
Oh,
No.
clever? Never. Nah. See? Hey, people. With that being said, we'll see you Sunday.
Yeah, we're out of here like last year. See ya.
Peace.
Yeah. We're tuning out, but not for long. Catch the vibe and sing along.